Do you know how tsunami occurs, what to do in that moment to survive? Watch this video for information. A tsunami is a series of large ocean waves caused by underwater disturbances. Unlike regular waves, which are caused by the wind, tsunamis are driven by shifts in the seaflow or other significant movements. These events can displace a massive volume of water, generating waves that travel across the ocean at high speeds and can grow into towering walls of water near the coast. Here is a detailed explanation of how tsunamis form, their effects, and how we prepare for them. Causes of tsunami: underwater earthquakes, the most common cause, accounting for about 80% of all tsunamis. When tectonic plates beneath the ocean collide or shift, especially at subduction zones, the seaflow is pushed upward or downward. This sudden displacement causes the water above to rise or fall, creating waves that spread in all directions. Volcanic eruptions: volcanic activity, especially eruptions near or under the ocean, can generate tsunamis by displacing water. Examples include the explosion of Krakatoa in 1883, which generated massive waves. Landslides: coastal or underwater landslides can push large volumes of water, triggering a tsunami. When parts of a cliff or seabed collapse, this sudden movement of rock can create waves. Tsunami characteristics: wave speed. Tsunami waves can travel at speeds of up to 500 to 800 km per hour deep water, moving as fast as a jet plane. The waves may be barely noticeable in the deep ocean but gain height when they approach shallow water. Wave height. In the open ocean, tsunami waves have small heights, usually less than a meter. As they approach the shore and enter shallow water, their speed decreases, and the wave height increases significantly, sometimes reaching up to 30 meters or more. Wavelength. Tsunamis have much longer wavelengths than normal sea waves, ranging from 100 to 300 kilometers. This makes them vastly different from regular waves, which are typically a few meters apart. Tsunami effects. When a tsunami wave hits the coast, it can cause severe flooding. Low-lying areas may be submerged underwater, damaging homes, roads, and infrastructure. The force of the waves can destroy buildings, sweep away vehicles, and uproot trees. Anything in the path of the wave can be carried inland or back into the sea. Tsunamis can be deadly, especially in areas without proper warning systems. Thousands of people can be killed in a matter of minutes due to drowning or injuries caused by debris. The destruction of infrastructure, homes, and businesses results in significant economic losses. Coastal communities dependent on tourism or fishing may be particularly affected. Now we look notable tsunamis in Indian history. Indian Ocean Tsunami 2004. One of the deadliest tsunamis, triggered by a 9.1 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Sumatra. It killed over 230,000 people across 14 countries. Tohoku Tsunami Japan, 2011. Triggered by a 9 earthquake, this tsunami caused immense destruction and led to the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Over 15,000 people lost their lives. Krakatoa Tsunami 1883. Following the volcanic eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia, massive waves devastated coastal regions, killing around 36,000 people. Tsunami warning systems. Since most tsunamis are triggered by earthquakes, global seismic networks detect underwater earthquakes. The larger the earthquake, the greater the chance of a tsunami. Special buoys are placed in the ocean to detect changes in water pressure that signal the arrival of a tsunami wave. Tide gauges these measure the actual rise and fall of sea levels in real time to confirm the approach of a tsunami. Many countries, especially those near tectonic plate boundaries, have installed early warning systems that send alerts via sirens, SMS, or other communication channels. Tsunami preparedness. Coastal communities in tsunami-prone areas have evacuation routes and shelters to ensure people can move to higher ground quickly. Regular drills in schools, workplaces, and communities help people understand how to respond to tsunami warnings. In areas prone to tsunamis, buildings may be constructed on stilts or designed to withstand water forces to minimize damage. While tsunamis cannot be prevented, there are strategies to reduce their impact. Coastal cities may build sea walls to block or reduce the force of incoming waves. Mangroves and other coastal vegetation can absorb some of the energy of the waves, reducing damage. Surviving a tsunami requires quick action and awareness. Here's what to do before tsunami happens. Pay attention to official alerts, sirens, alarms, TV, or radio broadcasts. If you're in a tsunami-prone area and feel an earthquake, assume a tsunami may follow. Immediately evacuate to higher ground or move inland as far as possible. If you experience a strong earthquake that lasts more than 20 seconds, evacuate immediately. A rapid, unusual withdrawal of the ocean exposing the seafloor can indicate a tsunami is coming. A loud, roaring sound from the ocean can signal an approaching tsunami. Do not wait for an official evacuation order. Stay away from rivers and streams as tsunamis can travel upstream. Never go to the coast to watch a tsunami. The waves are much faster and more powerful than you think. Monitor emergency services and updates on your mobile device, radio, or TV for further instructions. If you live in a tsunami-prone area, prepare a go bag with essentials like water, food, first aid, and important documents. Being prepared and acting quickly can significantly improve your chances of survival during a tsunami. If you're stuck in a tsunami with no way to evacuate, survival depends on quick thinking and adaptability. Here's what you can do. If you're caught in the water, grab onto anything that can help you stay afloat: debris, a piece of wood, or even a large plastic container. Floating can save your life if you're swept away. If you're near a building or a sturdy structure, climb to the highest point possible, such as the roof. Even trees or tall structures can provide temporary refuge from the water. If you can't escape the water, hold on to a fixed object like a tree or pole to prevent being swept away by the strong currents. Tsunami waves are often filled with dangerous debris: wood, glass, metal, etc. If you are in the water, try to shield your head and body from impact by staying low in the water and avoiding direct hits from floating debris. Panic can make the situation worse. Try to remain calm, breathe deeply, and focus on survival. Conserve energy, especially if you are in cold water. If you're swept into the water and are trying to swim, don't swim against the flow. If you manage to reach higher ground or find shelter, stay there. Tsunamis often come in multiple waves, and the second or third wave can be stronger than the first. Tsunami waves can last for hours. Do not return to lower ground or water areas until authorities declare the situation safe. These steps won't guarantee survival, but they can improve your chances if you're stuck in a tsunami. Tsunamis are one of nature's most powerful and destructive forces. Understanding their causes and effects is crucial for preparing coastal communities and minimizing the loss of life and property. With advancements in technology and early warning systems, the ability to predict and prepare for tsunamis has improved significantly, although they remain a threat in regions prone to seismic activity.